You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Friday, the 16th of January. This is James Spann getting set to cruise into a weekend. A cold front passing through tonight that will bring a little light rain. And there might be a few little sprinkles or flurries over southeast Alabama Sunday morning. But again, much of the weekend will likely be dry. But let's look at everything that's new. All the data is in the house. Here we go. Upper air look this afternoon. Broad trough over the eastern U.S., and there's a short wave within the trough coming down the backside that will sharpen that thing up by Sunday and Monday, producing more cold air for the deep south and driving a front in here tonight. But today, not bad. Hard to find a decent cloud in the sky. Got a few scattered clouds over the Tennessee Valley, a few clouds on the Gulf Coast. And notice up north, you can see those clouds over West Tennessee and Arkansas. That's the front. And along and in advance of that front, we have some light rain over northwest Tennessee and parts of northeast Arkansas. And again, that will be sagging southward tonight. But a pretty good warm-up today. Keep in mind, some spots were in the upper teens this morning over east and northeast Alabama. But today we've got 50s and 60s. In fact, Mobile, 64. Feels pretty good. Montgomery reaching 60 today. But a pretty good shot of cold air comes right back in here on Sunday. There's the watch warning map. We have winter weather advisories in effect from Iowa through parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas, wind advisories for parts of the high plains, and scattered winter weather advisories for the northeast United States. No thunder today. That's the severe weather outlook today. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder from Fort Lauderdale down to Key West, nothing severe, and the exact same thing on Sunday. A week ago, we were up all night with severe storms. That will not be the case this week. We'll check rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week, and this counts the rain we see tonight. And then the next feature coming in here Thursday. And rain amounts generally under 1/2 inch for much of the state. And again, this is the new drought monitor. This was released yesterday, if you missed it. A week ago, we had over 90% of the state in some type of drought condition. Now it's down to about, 65%. So we still need rain, but we're certainly moving in the right direction after those big rains a week ago. So model fans, let's break it down. Here we go. European 12Z run, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Again, positive tilt trough off to the west. And again, let's kind of back it up to late tonight. This is 07Z. That would be 1 a.m., just after midnight tonight. There's that band of showers coming through. And as the cold air comes in, there could be a few little snowflakes before it ends over Jackson or DeKalb counties, but no issue. No issue whatsoever with impact. Temperatures above freezing. Just a novelty, and most people would sleep right through that. So again, little light rain overnight tonight. And then tomorrow should be a mostly dry day, and we start to cool down, but still I think much of the state will see highs in the 50s, 40s for the Tennessee Valley. A mixture of clouds and sunshine. Any showers during the day confined to the Gulf Coast. Even there, probably not that many. So let's go to Sunday morning. This is where earlier this week there was much weeping and gnashing of teeth with all the wild snow maps you saw over social media, which were, of course, nonsense. This is the European Sunday morning, suggesting there might be a few little snowflakes over southeast Alabama, the southeast corner of the state. If that happens, there would be no impact. Temperatures above freezing. The roads would be just wet. That's the European. Let's check the American GFS model. Shows absolutely nothing over southeast Alabama, except maybe a sprinkle or a flurry. And we're now within range of the high-resolution convection-allowing models. We're within 60 hours. So let's go to the HRRR. High-resolution rapid refresh. Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, it shows nothing. Nothing over South Alabama. Let's go to the high-resolution 3-kilometer NAM. Little light rain around Dothan, and that's it. So again, there's just no issue here. I know these snow maps are still floating around, but if you watch these videos, thank you. Fighting the nonsense has become a very time-consuming part of what we do in this professional world, and it's time that, quite frankly, we don't have. So for those of you that actually seek out reliable sources, thank you. And tell your friends, don't rely on Uncle Joe's Tot Locker, Gulf Coast Blizzard page, whatever, that post the insane snow maps. It's bad. So during the, oh, by the way, this is the snow potential accumulation coming off the European. And there might be a little accumulation around Valdosta, Georgia. Sunday morning. If you're looking for maybe a little bit on the ground, how about Tallahassee, Florida, Valdosta, Georgia, maybe Augusta, Savannah, in that little range in between those cities? Not much. But again, for Alabama, no meaningful accumulation. This is the GFS. Remember, this is the same model these guys were using 5 days ago that showed 10 inches of snow over Birmingham and Montgomery, which the people that post these maps, they don't have any understanding of numerical weather prediction, how it works, the physics behind these models, their biases. They don't get it. They don't even know how the atmosphere works. They're just looking for clicks and likes and shares, and they want to scare you. And don't let them do that, please. This is the probabilistic outlook for 1 inch of snow or greater, coming off the European AI ensemble. And let's see, Geneva, Coffee, Covington counties, less than 20% Sunday morning. And again, we're just not worried about it. No big deal. So let's go to the afternoon on Sunday. We're dry and cold. Upper 30s for North Alabama, 40s for the rest of the state. And again, you can see that better chance of any little light accumulation Sunday, kind of in that zone between Augusta and Savannah and parts of southern South Carolina. So this is Monday, cold and dry. We start the day in the 20s. The high will be in the 40s and low 50s. Kind of a secondary surge of cold air drops in on Tuesday. And Tuesday morning will likely be the coldest morning of this. We could see upper teens over North Alabama in many places. Lows should be in the 20s all the way down to the Gulf Coast. The high Tuesday, upper 30s over North Alabama, 40s for the rest of the state. Wednesday, after a freeze in the morning, we start to warm up by afternoon. Temperatures Wednesday reaching the 50s. And then on Thursday, the next wave brings some rain in here. And look in Tennessee. Could there be snowflakes in Nashville, Knoxville, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge? Well, European says that's a definite possibility Thursday of next week. But Alabama thermal values, low-level thermal values suggest just a cold rain. In fact, temperatures on Thursday should be in the 50s. So we just are not concerned about any winter weather issues here. Maybe in Tennessee, the eastern half of Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on trends. But again, just rain here on Thursday. A week from today, let's see, this is out there toward the end of next week. Trough still in place. And again, at that point, we are dry. So again, on Thursday, we've got that chance of rain. And then Friday, that wave is on by and we're dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 26th of January. Got a zonal flow, a little wave in the flow, maybe some rain on Monday, the 26th. And if this verifies, it's a nasty-looking ice storm for South Carolina. But hey, this is 10 days out. Don't take that to the bank. This is for those that are watching these videos, I will show deterministic output out to 240 hours. And really, that's stretching it, but beyond 240, forget it. But again, it's just an idea. Alabama just rain. And we all know that could change. And for the snow fans, listen, I love snow. I'm not some, snow hater guy. In fact, our internal team here made me a nice graphic yesterday after, everybody likes snow. And all along, we just didn't expect anything with this thing this weekend, and they just decided on the snow Grinch. So let's look at rain for the next 15 days. The mean, it's the green line, a little over 2 inches between now and the rest of January. Temperatures off the national blend of models were trending down over the weekend. Upper 40s tomorrow, upper 30s on Sunday, upper 30s again on Tuesday. Coldest morning Tuesday morning, and again, many spots over North Alabama could see upper teens Tuesday morning, but then we bounce back with 50s by the end of next week. You can see Thursday 54. That's why we're not worried about any winter weather mischief with that wave at that point. Latest long-range guidance just in. This is for the 24th through the 30th of January. Temperatures a little below average, or close to average, for much of the Deep South. And let's roll that Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Homeschoolers, I like it. Got the mamas, the daddies, the kids. Valleydale Christian Academy in Hoover. I like it when everybody's in the house. Had a good time today. And, hey, this cake is outstanding. Woo, boy. You got the snowflakes there, got the raindrops, but did some storm spotting for these guys. We need more storm spotters. Talked about forecasting techniques, computer models. We talked about hurricanes, and much more. So again, to all these homeschoolers at Valleydale Christian Academy, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You guys are looking good. Got a book signing tomorrow in Alexander City. Going to be at Elena's place. Going to be a lot of fun. We'll be there between 9:30 and 12:30. This was scheduled for last Saturday, but we had the severe weather threat and we had to move it. So again, it's tomorrow, Alexander City. We would love to see you there. We take a lot of pictures, have a lot of fun. We got all the cool weather shirts, the children's books, and much more. I promise you'll have a good time. So Elena's place, Alexander City, tomorrow, 9:30 until 12:30. Catch me this evening on ABC 3340 News. And hey, don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations across Alabama, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.